Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jini, and in today's video we'll be playing and reviewing the Tamagotchi Morino. It is a garden bug themed Tamagotchi and it has a very unique gameplay. Definitely one of my favorite vintage releases. Now that it's getting warmer, I think it's the perfect device to run. I also want this video to act like kind of as a guide. After my challenge and collection video that I will link here, some of you guys have asked for a review of this specific Tamagotchi. Here it is. Thank you guys that you've been waiting for it so patiently. And without further ado, let's get started. Okay, guys, here we are. This is the Morino Tamagotchi, or Morino Tamagotchi. And I just restarted it because it died before. I tried to continue running it after my challenge video and it died again. Yeah, for some reason I keep on missing the attacks. No matter what happens, I want to success in raising it to adulthood because I really want to show you guys at least one of the adult characters, because I have a feeling that you guys will really like the characters on this Tamagotchi. Sorry for it being so dusty. So let's start setting the time. And this time I think it will be a lot better because I'm allowed to pause it in order to avoid care mistakes and just attacks. And this is one unique thing already. You can choose an egg and I do think that it makes a difference. So I actually looked it up, and on Imotchi.com, the website that I will link here and also link in the description box, it says that between these eggs you can choose, and the white one will lead to an evolution line where you can get different adult characters depending on the care. If you choose the polka dotted egg, then you can only get a beetle, and how big it can get depends on your care, which I think is also very interesting. But for now I really want to go with this egg, and yeah, that's it. So we wait for it to hatch and then start our journey with our little baby. Here's our little baby Imotchi, and of course we want to take care of the baby. Let's feed it some leaves. Four out of 4. I don't think I've ever managed to do that before. Let's see. And I filled up 2 leaves. Okay, now that I've filled up all of the meters, let's check out the menu. So the first icon is for, of course, the status. Here we can see the hunger meter and the happiness meter. Here we have the age and the weight. Yes, it is 7 milligrams. It basically weighs nothing. And that's actually it for the meter. This is the icon for feeding, of course. In the later stages, you'll get a dessert option as well. This is for playing the mini game, for flushing the poop, for treating it when it had an attack and you weren't able to catch it on time. And this is for turning the lights on or off. The last icon will light up when it's calling for your attention. And the icon here on the bottom left, I'll show it to you guys when it happens, will light up when an attack is happening. Then you'll need to press the A button and tap your device like that. I really hope that I can catch it on the camera for you guys. And as you can see, the Morino is a very unique Tamagotchi that has a screensaver. I just absolutely love the black and white screen tamas for that they're always on and you can kind of observe the tamas just having their animations. Hi guys, a little update on my Morino, and it reached the 2nd stage. I did notice that the buttons are kind of sometimes slow to react, but I mean, it's a very old device. I mean, that it's working at all is good enough. Oh no, I should take care of the happiness meter. I didn't see that at all. But now that it's in its 2nd stage, I'm a little less worried about like the neediness of it. By the way guys, if you manage to win 3 or more rounds, you'll get 2 happiness hearts. If you only manage to win 2 rounds out of the 4 rounds, then you'll only get 1 happiness heart. Hi guys, a little update to my Morino Tamagotchi. We currently have Imotchi, and the next stage would be the cocoon stage. This is the very special thing about the Morino Tamagotchi, in order to reach the next cocoon stage, you need your tama to be at least 40 grams. If I'm not mistaken, let me show you. We are currently still way too light, only 22 grams. And in order to reach that weight, I can recommend feeding the second option more than the first one because it will add more weight than the leaf. And to only finish playing the minigame when you're certain that you will get 2 out of 4 correct. Otherwise, your Imotchi will lose weight without getting happiness. After a few days, your Imotchi should go into the cocoon stage. Okay guys, something very exciting just happened. Look at this! Our Morino is now in the cocoon stage. And the cool thing in this stage is that if you select the status icon, you can adjust the temperature. And depending on the temperature you adjust it to, you will get different characters. I do want to go for the hotter temperature, and it will take a while until it adjusts. As you can see, we can still select the other options, but it doesn't really work. You cannot play with it anymore. And as far as I know, this stage lasts for 24 hours. A little update on the cocoon. You select the temperature you want to have, so either cold or hot. After a while, the thermostat should adjust to the temperature that you selected. As far as I know, it can go too much into one extreme, and that will lead to your tama dying. So pay attention to the thermostat, that it doesn't go too much into one direction. So I was going for the hotter temperature. Before I went to sleep, I selected the colder temperature, so I'm actually not sure if our tama will be of the cold or hot type, but we'll just see. By the way, care mistakes do matter for this tama as well. The weight, when the weight of 40 milligrams is reached, or if it's reached at all, and of course the temperature. For 2 special evolutions, the diet also matters, so if you're only feeding candy or if you're also feeding the leaves. I just heard my Morino evolve, but I haven't seen what character it evolved into, so we'll look together now. But I don't mind. I mean, we've made it to adulthood. I'm thankful. I won't complain. So I just looked it up, and his name is Mushibatchi, and he did reach 40 milligrams within 24 hours, and he's also the bad cat character. But the high cocoon temperature worked out, and that's so cool, guys. Let's check his meters, but they look fine. Yeah, here he is. I think he's like wearing sunglasses and he's holding an arrow or so. At least it looks like that in the sprite work. Very fun character. Okay guys, so that has been it for the gameplay part. Now let's conclude a little. I think it's obvious that I really like this tama. It is so unique and so charming with so much character. And because of my Paradise videos, I've noticed many of you like the bug characters from the sky biome quite a lot. I really do hope that Bandai decides to re-release this Tamagotchi and the other very special vintage tamas like the Umino or Ocean, as well as the Tamagotchi, of course, as they did with the Angel. I think a re-release of this Tamagotchi would actually do well. So about the neediness, I can only say that it feels moderate, but it can appear to be a little bit needier than it actually is. If there's only one minigame, as they often is on the vintage tamas especially, if the minigame is purely luck-based, I just noticed that it often feels a lot needier than it actually is in reality. Even if the character that I got in this run wasn't the character I was aiming for, I still think he's just so charming. I mean, look at him. So unique, and you wouldn't find that character on any other tama. I wish it had another minigame, if I'm being honest, because this one, just like the minigame on the Umino or Ocean Tamagotchi, is purely luck-based and the chance to win is 50%, so it can take a while to fill up the happiness meter at times, just like the original and also the Angel re-release. It has all the functions that you would expect a tama to have, feeding, playing minigame, flushing the poop, but just with this cute little special twist that the Angel also has, with like a different theme going on with a different setting. One of my favorite feature for sure is the screensaver. It just feels a lot more alive, if that makes any sense at all. What do you think of this tama? Do you like the bug characters? I think that's it for this video. I thank you guys so much for watching. I wish you guys a beautiful, beautiful weekend. Take care, and I hope to see you soon. Bye!